Alright. We should be up and running. Thank God. Make sure I got audio, and then we're ready to go. Alright. Yeah, we're good. Alright, give everybody a chance to come in. We're just going to play Fishing Planet. Sorry about the delay. I had no idea that was going to happen. And I have messed with that thing long enough to know that it's going to be a while. So I thought we were just about finished, but it's having trouble validating. I had that trouble last time. Oh. We will just do something else for today. Appreciate y'all hanging with me. There's 3 days free premium account. I like that. Alright. Let's go catch some fish because we're already set up. So. Need a East Tennessee fishing game. Can use my voice. Good God Almighty. Could you imagine? We are here on the map in the little back bay of this thing. That's where I'm parked coordinates wise. 2846, 3356. And we are going to see what we can dig up today. Bunch of sturgeons out there. See if we can catch a few. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we can catch a sturgeon or two. Never fails when you mess with technology. The game is going to give me a hard time, so. No sense in trying to rush it. I'll just do something else today. We're going to throw this jig in the mix. I'll get that fixed today, and then we'll be ready to go Thursday. I don't think them people wait long enough. I'm going to run this about 70 foot on this jig. About where I've been honing in on the map, right? I'm back. Thanks, sir. Oh, look here. We got a takedown. Big takedown. Big takedown. Not a very big fish, but a big takedown. I like these reels. They got electric reels on them. They're sweet. I got another fish on this other rod. I'm gonna hook this one too. I got it. I'm just gonna let the electric reels do the work. One fish in. Young sturgeon. Not very big. And this one's ready to come over the rail and in the pail. 2 young sturgeons. Small ones. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for fish above 300. Above 300. I'm farming these sturgeon for the XP points because I'm trying to level up. And the fastest way to level up is, of course, by catching bigger fish. So I would concentrate on 3 main species. I would concentrate on halibut, shark, and sturgeon. And that would, there's a fish on the jig. And that'll level you up fastest. So, you need a lot of XP points to, I think that thing moved. Nope. You need a lot of XP points to level up. I am at level 89. About halfway home to 90. I need 484,888 XP points to make the next level. So, I've been fishing a little bit every day. And while we do wait on the next bite, I'm going to go check on this real quick and see where we're at. Yeah. It has stopped. That's what it's supposed to do. All right. The last time that I updated Call of the Wild, I had the same problem. It wasn't validating, and I finally got it to do it. So hopefully, we will get that fixed today. Something to do with the updates. Had I known we were going to be having that update, I would have had to take care of it this morning. I got to working on something else that didn't get done. This jig, man, let's see if we can catch one. You hear that little jingle? That's one of them rods getting pecked at. When you're fishing straight down, you can look over and pretty much see the rod go down. When you cast it out, such as I have this rod on the left, you have to be a little bit more watchful of your line moving. Unless it's a giant takedown, the 100 feet line out, sometimes it doesn't register like it should. Now I'm getting a jingle there. Something. There's a fish on the jig. Probably a little haddock. It is. Not much fish. Certainly not much XP points, but it does pay handsomely. See there? I seen that line moving. This is a bigger fish. So you never did see the takedown, but I see the line sliding off. And that's because I was casting out. This is not, I don't think, in the 300-pound class. This is, I can tell by the way they fight. Well, he's pulled it a little bit now, so let's make sure that we stay on top of it. This is going to be probably not 300 class, but this probably will be over 150. Although he's pulling pretty good. This fish may have me fooled. He may be a little bigger than I think he is. I know a young man started playing this, and he started out, you know, on the lower levels, and his dad bought him a DLC. I think he was somewhere around level 8, and his dad bought him a DLC for the ocean map, and he got his DLC, and he had the big gear to go catch the big fish, and he watched the videos, and he figured out where to go, and the boy went down there, and first doggone fish he caught weighed about 400 pounds, and he went from level 8 to like level 38 in one fish, and he was tickled to death. Because he had all this new fabulous gear and waterways that he had unlocked by doing catching one fish, and that's the beauty of these DLCs. Even though if you're not, I've got another fish on the other rod, but this is a big one. I'm not gonna mess with that. That's the beauty of these DLCs. You know, even though you only have access to it for a short period of time, unless you reach the level that takes you to be on the map, you level up so fast. It's a slow grind to get where I'm at today. That fish took my bait off the other rod, but I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about catching this one. This was probably going to be about 180, 175, maybe 200. But it's not no 300-pound class, I don't think. Still pulling. He's still got a little fight left in him. I'm fixing to do the death roll. Here it comes. Hey, he's bigger than I thought he was. He is 300 pound class. 315. Alright. Now, you see that fish paid 26,823 XPs. And I got almost $50,000 cash for him. So this is why I'm farming these. You can really level up quickly catching a few of those. You catch 10 in a day, which is a pretty good feat, by the way. You could theoretically come up $250 million in XP in a flash. This one has no bait. We're going to rebait it. So the crab is a good bait, but the fish strips have been outperforming the crab, the large fish strips. We'll get the bit again. I guess it would be this one, right? Nope. Appreciate it. Sorry about the delay, guys. It's just one of those things that happens when you're doing computer stuff. I should have just pushed the stream back an hour, but I enjoyed the visit we had, so it's nice to go in and have I had a bump. Go in and have a visit with the regulars. You guys that's here every week. Let y'all have a little, maybe a little Q&A. So. That's why I do this. I don't do it for the monetization. I don't. Not interested in that at all. I have wore this map out. I have fished a bunch of it, but I haven't scratched the surface yet of what it has to offer. I'm really pushing to get to 94. Or I can get back on the Maldives map. And we did some lives on the Maldives map while I had the DLC. And I'm trying to get back there again. There's a fish on the spoon. Not very big. Most of these you catch on these lures are going to be haddock and sea trout and char like that one, Arctic char. What is today's dailies? The daily missions. Catch European sea surgeon. Well, I've already caught one. Okay. Then once you get a Lone Star, catch hake. Okay. Then I got to go to another river, so that one's out. Yeah, these are pretty much dead today. As soon as I get back to 94, I'm gonna start doing some competitions, tournaments on here. I feel like I've learned enough about this to be competitive. Winning is different. Catch a shark. I can catch one. I'd have to move, but I can catch one. Maybe we will go do that shortly. That's a trophy char. It's a good looking fish. Let's see. Okay, he says catch a shark. We would need to go. Right here. Nope, wrong one. That's the wrong one, Troy. Thought I was getting bit. I know I've got a shark mark on here. Which one of y'all getting bit? This joker again? No? There it is. Lord, I'm trying to find it. This one. We're on. We're on. Yes, we will go. We will go put a shark. We will go put a shark rod out today. We will ease off down there in a few minutes and go bait one up. I have to remember where to go. That's why you got those buoys. To go catch the Atlantic green ring shark. Hey, there's a halibut. Okay. Let's go do that for a while. I think that's a good idea. We've been beating this bay to death, so it'll be a nice change. We got the fast travel over here. And then we're going to drive to the shark grounds. And I have to watch for the ice. Because there is an abundant amount of ice on this thing. I want to be going to the right just a little bit. Okay. we're fixing to enter some rough water. And I'm going to slow down going through here out of courtesy for these old boys. That's what these old boys is up here doing. And shark fishing. We're going to pull it up here in the back. Tie them. Make sure I give them enough room out of respect. Although nobody gives me any. Full anchor right here. Alright. Let me remind myself what these sharks bite. The preferred bait. Now the preferred bait, okay. Gutted fish, large fish groups. Alright. The preferred bait is not always the best bait. That probably doesn't make any sense to y'all, but it's true. I'm going to use a little bit of this. I'm going to use a little bit of this seal liver that I've got left. Just a piece. This is a good bait. All right, this is a shark hole right here, folks. We're going to put this down right close to the bottom. Not close to the bottom. We're going to go down to 300 feet on this one. And I'm going to go to 450 on the other one. This is shark territory right here. As promised, 300 feet. And we'll go down and put this one about 400. I have a 14-aught hook on this with a 21-ounce weight. I can go up to a 35-ounce weight. I'm going to put this one at 425. And then we'll wait. That's what these old boys up here do. They're shark fishing. We are now at 350. We're going to go down another 75 feet. $4.25. We wait. Just for giggles, I will rig up one more. But I'm going to put a little piece of shrimp on this one because I'm going to see what it'll do right here. I'm going to put this one at 200. This is a shorter, lighter action rod. I would prefer not to get in a battle with a shark with this rod. So we will keep the bait honest. And I'm going to tell you, if I get one on this pole, that's going to be the last one I'm worried about. We're really worried about the two outside rods. Alright, we're shark fishing as requested. I'm assuming there's probably some, as you see, there's a whole bunch of fish on the sonar. We are in a deep, deep hole right here. Oh, we're on. We're on the seal liver. This is probably going to be some type of shark. And I'm getting her head shake, so this may be a pretty good size gug pan here. After I catch it, kiss it. I got something for you later, don't you worry, little buddy. It's good clean fun. You'll get a kick out of it. Oh, we got another one going on the gutted. I mean on the fish strips, but I can't do nothing about that. Handle one at a time. This one is probably not a giant. He's a pretty good shark, but he ain't a giant. Another bite timed out. Bait was lost. Alright, I can't do but one at a time anyway. This was probably a probably not green. This is probably one of those other species. Hell, I'm on the shrimp too. I don't know that fish is not all that big on that shrimp, so I'm gonna let the automatic reel handle him while I handle this one. There is a that was blocking the way, wasn't it? That was a shark. I gotta get this out clean out. That was a shark. That was a cod. We called it a shrimp. Sorry y'all didn't get to see the shark. The screen was in the way. But I'll catch another one. That was not a great one, by the way. Ha! He loves that 300. Okay, that was at 350, so we're gonna go back to 350. Old Troy takes that. Old Troy takes that gun away from him now and then. He don't let him hunt with it all the time. Kelly's been pretty easy on y'all. He hadn't put no weapon restrictions on me. He's been pretty well straight across the board. He's doing a good job. Kelly does a good job. But now I'm going to be running in August. So you know what's going to happen in August, don't you? We're all going to throw a monkey wrench in it. I don't think I will be competing in the whitetail hunt for June, July rather. I just don't have time to do it by the time I get back. Which, oh, there's a big takedown. Which should be a relief to you all because I used to win the deer competitions. This is a little bigger, I think. It's got a little ump to it. It's on the seal liver. It's a little bigger. I think this is a shark as well. Yeah, Troy takes that 300 from me. I'm not saying I'm gonna take the gun from him, but sometimes I like to use a weapon restriction. I like to make them be ethical. Make them use a flintlock. Oh my god. If I come up with a competition for a flintlock, Nick could probably fall out of the chair. He'd be flabbergasted. This is a shock here. We got a long way before we get him up. We just now broke the 300-foot mark, so this is bigger than the last one. We get to see this one. He's giving me a little head bob. He's a pretty good sized young man. Alright, we just broke the 200 feet mark. We're gaining on him. I don't think he's 300 pounds, but I had one fool me today. I'm really looking for something around 350 to 400. The number that I'm shooting for. Class. See how that rod's kind of bouncing and kind of gives me a bunch of slack, and I have to really stay on top of it. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good size piece. That tells me it's a pretty good size piece. About 50 feet below the surface now. It's just about done. Don't get me wet. There he is. Now that is a young Greenland. That fish weighs 315 pounds. That is a young Greenland. But look at the XP he gave me, 17,200. Almost got 50K. I'm suspecting that if I catch one, that's in the 450 to 5 class, I'm probably gonna get somewhere about 2,800, 28,000 XP, which is a pretty good take. Then we'll go back down to 350. I don't want to use all this seal meat today, so we're gonna try another popular bait in a minute, but I want to hold on to just a little bit of this stuff in case I need it for a call or something. $350. Alright. We're gonna actually lower this one to I'm gonna actually put a bigger weight on this one. We're gonna let it go down to 500. Welcome back, Kelly. See what happens. I prefer to get a bigger one on this rod. It's a little bit bigger rig. Change the weight so we get a little faster drop. I could put a 50-ounce tungsten on here, so we're gonna put a 35-ounce sinker on here. This big boy gear here. I'll let that jelly roll down there to 500. Sinks a lot faster. We're already at 250 feet right now, so see how fast it sinks. Approaching 400. I'm gonna put it at 550. 550. That is 550 on the nose, boys and girls. Huh. Kelly, how the hell get that hunter update? I'm gonna have to work on that. Yeah, that did that to me last time. They had that big update to validate the file like twice. Unnerving. Those boats up there are actual players, so that's not AI. Look, 550 done. Went down. Pow, what a takedown. Oh, this is the big boy here. Oh, this is a good one. This was the big rig. It's got 300-pound line on it. This is a monster rig here. It's big. This one might be bigger than the last one. Is that the dinner bell? Well, it's their dinner bell. I've got bells on my rod so I can hear them. Sometimes I like to get on here and fish at night, put the rods out, watch TV. That way if I doze off and drinking a little too much rum, I still know when I'm getting by. I've been known to do that. This is good. Fight differently. I don't know. This is the Greenland or one of those other species shark. But it's pulling. This is the biggest rig I've got. Rod will take a 50-ounce weight, and it takes hold up to 309-pound line. So pretty big rig. Yes, it's not a bluegill rod. Getting close. Broke water. Yep. Trophy Pro Beagle shark. 384. Yeah, $29,000. I mean, 20,500 XP. And almost $60,000. That is farming at its finest. I think that's the first trophy I've caught of that species. Hot. The magic number was 550, so we're going to go back to 550. And I'm not going to be quitting at 3 o'clock today because we really get late getting started on the game, and so we're going to go a little bit over 3 today. Give you your money's worth of the price of admission. And again, I apologize for technical difficulties. It is what it is sometimes. I try to be prepared as I can, but it just didn't. The cookie did not crumble that way today. Well, we're back to 550. Nope. And there's the seal. Getting bit. You can see how productive this can be financially and as far as leveling up. I mean, we just picked up and the last two fish about 50,000 XPs and we're over again, so you can't hardly beat that. Actually, it may stay parked up here for a while and come in and out, fish a hour or two, and then quit, come back. Just leave it parked here while I've been beating that other to death down there. Now there's one on the shrimp, and I'm gonna let the electric reel handle that while I get back to this. That's the beauty of the electric reel. When I hear it click, just like that, then I'll pick it up, go ahead and land my fish, common lean, and quickly get back to this one. I see I still got both fish on, or this fish on. That is the beauty of the electric reel. So the shrimp has caught a common lean and a nice cod. So I know there's cod and ling in this area too. So that means I could probably break out the jigging spoon and hit a few. Let's see what we got here. Mm-hmm. 245. Now I am going to change this bait over to a little bit different bait. I'm going to put a gutted fish on here. See how that performs. Because I have the ability to buy a bunch. I have the ability to buy gutted fish right now. Egg. You might have to be a little more specific. But well. Fishing Planet is the name of the game. We'll put this at 350. There it is, on the nose. Right. Let's break out. Use this big spoon right here for a minute, see what happens. Fishing Planet, it's on it's available free on Steam at the PlayStation and Xbox stores. I'm going to jig about 100 feet. 120. See what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. May not have time to do it with these bells going off. And there's one right there going off again. We're on the gutted fish. Yes. Yes, there are a ton of lures here. I'm probably going to end up. Now this fish feels bigger. Much bigger. So we're going to stick with this one. I'm going to let that one pretty much get off because this one feels a lot bigger. And sometimes you have to do that because it overloads the electric reel and it won't bring them in. There's all kinds of lures in this game. Soft plastics, hard baits, spoons, you name it, it's got it. Top waters. So yes, if you're a lure fisherman, you will enjoy this game. I'll do it. Just let me land this fish and I will. Okay. Let me land this fish and we'll do her. I think this is probably one of those Pro Eagles sharks because it feels like it's what it is. The fight is familiar. Familiar. He's fixing to break water in just a second. There he is. Yeah, that's what it was. A young one. Alright, so the lure. Now what I've got on here right now is a jigging spoon. Now I can vertical jig it this way. Up and down from the side of the boat. See to the right. It says vertical jigging, or I can cast. Yes. Or you can purchase a DLC. But I'm at level 89, so. Alright, I'm going to cast the lure for you. I'm just going to throw it straight out over here to the right just a little bit. And it went 137 feet. This rod is only a 5'7" rod. So I've got some rods that are longer that will throw a lure a lot further. As far as your lures go, I'll give you a look. I got one on the lure too. Look at that. Got one on the spoon. A trophy hunter. $96. Congrats. Here's the selection of lures that I have with me today. This is just spoons after spoon after spoon. Plinkers, etc. But I've got soft plastics. I've got bucktails. I mean, you see what I've got here. It's just a smorgasbord of of lures. It's just ridiculous the amount of colors and selections that they have. So from plastic shads to crawdads, etc. It is on Steam. Yes, it is. Congratulations on the 96. So, Lance, I know how much work you put into getting there. A lot of jig lures, yes, a lot. Soft plastic shads, curly tails, worms, nymphs, crawfish, crawdads. It just goes on and on, dude. Fishing Planet Mobile and Nintendo Switch. Yeah, that's quite a feat. I know the work that you put into it to get to that point. I mean, roughly coming up on 90 at this time. I bought this DLC for this map. So yeah, roughly coming up on 90. I've got about, I'm fixing to check, but I think I've got about less than 200,000 to get to the next level. I'm going to put this one at 350 again. Seems to be the sweet mark. Close enough. Oh, I'm on it. Yeah, if you don't have the premium account, it's really you really have to work. I tell people all the time, you know, that the game. Hello, Lance. Good to see you, buddy. I tell people all the time. This is what I try to tell them. Decide if you're going to spend money on the game. If you are, spend it wisely. If you are not, and you want to be a free player, you don't want to spend any money on it. Some people don't have the money to spend on it. I always try to tell them to enjoy the moment. Because if you're thinking you're going to get on here on the free side and get somewhere in a hurry, you're not. I do when I can. So just enjoy the ride. Know it's going to take you the time to get there, and don't try to do too much without the right gear, because it's going to frustrate you. You're not going to get there. That's a pretty good fish here, I'll tell you. This is probably another 300 class. He hasn't moved him much. Like the weather's about to turn on me. A lot of you get rough up here pretty quick. Troy, I heard you starting on jig banking again. Hell yeah, right after I quit give up drinking rum. You know when that's gonna happen? Probably not. I'm gonna leave that lure and make it to you young bucks, Lance. Like you, and I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. What I need to do is get you tying jigs, that way you can tie mine. Well, the game is, the game is a free game, but it's generated to encourage people to buy DLC. That's how they make money. So yes, naturally leveling up on the free version is going to be slow. But there are ways to do it that you don't have to spend money. And the best advice I can give is to spend your money wisely. Don't try to go somewhere you don't have the gear. And if you're in a situation you don't know where to make the right move, go watch videos of people that play this game that are monetized for their YouTube channel, that put out good information to help you with the process. Yeah, but I mean, okay, you're level 11, and it took you a week to get to 20. That's actually doing really good. I mean, you went up almost 10 levels in that short period of time. There's nothing wrong with that. Wave getting awful big up here. I'm never gonna be able to get that other one. I don't think. Come on, get in the boat so I get that other one. I got a fish on the other rod. I'll try to hurry up and land this one and get that one. I ain't gonna let you look at him long. 553, 22,000. And I got one here. We made it. How about that? Alright, you can go back and pause that and look at that if you want. I'll let it stay there a second. Texas. Texas in the United States. I got 22,000, almost 23,000 XP on that. That's pretty good take. I do. I watch documentaries about your country all the time. Welcome to Vietnam. Got a host you from the great state of Texas. Yeah. I just... I need to go to the range sometime south. as I get this fish in, I'm going to take just a second. Because all the rods are out of the water except this one. You live in Texas? Appreciate y'all both coming in. I'm live every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm gonna go see how much XP I've got. Huh? Oh, you got one field? I thought you was dancing for me there for a minute. That's my wife. That's just a young shark. Let's see. I'm going to up the weight on this because I can. Get it down a little faster. I've got a 21 ounce weight on it right now. And I'm going to put I can go up to a 42 ounce. I'm going to put up I'm going to put a 35 ounce on this one. Alright, let's look at the let's say Travis Young. Travis Young. I need 5,415. I've knocked off half of the XP I needed today. So we are closing in on it. I'll put the rods back out. We're going to fish a little longer today. Past 3 o'clock. I had live stream communications with the hunting game that I had scheduled today. I did get started late and I killed that live stream and went with this one, so we're gonna play a little while longer today. So those of you like Travis who just now getting home, got to get a little bonus coverage. Alright, I am running fish strips on this rod and gutted fish on that rod over there. Both 14-aught hooks with 35 ounce saltwater tungsten stinkers. I'm getting bit. Gonna go down to 550 on this one. 350 on the other one. That is 550. Yeah, she's doing a happy dance, does she? I think she's filled one of her recruiter positions at work. She's got a lot of work here lately. She's really been working hard. Going to rest up. Got a lot of work to do in the morning. Starting to need to be been wet. I understand, sir. Just take it easy, don't get too hot out there. We're gonna hang in here and fish a while, but I am gonna check and see. We have no fish on the screen. Well, I am going to move the clock forward to 9 o'clock. We're going to do a little night fishing for a while. And as you can see, we've got fish on the screen again. But when I get done here, I will go fix the issue with Call of the Wild. It will be up running Thursday, and we will do the deer grind. I really wanted to do that today. I need to grind on that a little bit. I haven't been back over there since the last time we were doing the deer grind together, but we will get that resolved. Thursday I will be over there grinding the deer. I made every effort to do that today, it just didn't work out. Hot dogs tonight. I had a bratwurst for lunch. One. That's all I get to have because I'm on the diet. But tonight I'm going to have a piece of catfish, some shrimps, and a baked potato. Supposed to eat that last 2 nights, but wife's been working late, so we just kind of been making supper a little bit more easier on her. She pretty well give out, sitting in that office chair all day. So hopefully tonight she gets off on time. He said, "Oh, I'll trade you." Yeah. What in the devil is that red light over there? What about booties? That may be one of my booties. It is. Okay. It's one of my buoys over there. These fast travel buoys are a must on this lake. I mean on this ocean. If you look at the size of this, how big this is. And I haven't even gotten up here. Now this old boy up here is fishing right on the edge up here in this very deep hole. And I'm going to watch the chat down here and see if I can see what Pixie's catching up there. We'll watch the chat and see if I catches a fish. We'll know what he's catching up there. I need to go up there and check that deep hole out. We're going to go another 20 minutes or so and visit a while. I'll make up for running late today. So a good tip to follow is if you are doesn't necessarily have to be on the smaller ponds. If you're on a big body of water like these ocean maps, you're out fishing and you're trying to learn the map, keep an eye on the chat down there. It will tell you what everybody's catching. You see them catching something, you see the name, then you pull your screen up and look on your map, and it pretty much tell you where everybody's at. It helps you learn the reservoir faster. I'm gonna see if I see his name come across here. Butterbean. Yeah, I need to go get me a... I'd like to go get me some fresh peas. Black-eyed peas. Cook up, get me a package of Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage and put in there. The ground sausage and put it in there. Let it marinate. Let that joker cook in there with them peas. Yeah, we always call them butter beans, then we call them llama beans. Or limas, or whatever the hell they call them. They're butter beans. They give you the buttery farts. We might as well break out the chicken spoon while we wait. I'm gonna drop this down about 100. Jig it a little bit while we wait. $99 close enough. I only know Butterbean the boxer. Welcome in. Well, around 150. Right on the nose. I like purple hull peas, field peas. I'll eat it all. Pinto beans, navy beans, great northern beans, which is just a bigger navy bean. I like it all. Black-eyed peas. I know that's got to be sharp right here because this spot is a little deep for halibut. Not saying you won't catch one. Halibuts usually hang around in that 150 foot mark. This is, there's a fish at 200 foot. He's not very big. We got one on the jigging spoon. I was letting that free fall, by the way. I had it. And we are not up here fishing for hack. We are up here fishing sharks. So. Yeah. That's what I say, Travis. I'd have been eating that son of a gun. Yep, there's one at 200. Okay, did we find the mark? 2 in a row at 200 on the old jigging spoon. This one's a little bit bigger. This one must, I think this was the cod. Feels like a cod. He's certainly not going to break this boat. I'm calling for 400-pound tunas on this boat. That's a big old cod. Trophy cod. That's a nice looking cod, 50 pounds. Did we find the mark at 200 feet on these haddocks and cods? He thumped the fire out of that. He knocked the britches off of her. Back down 200 feet till the shelter they ain't there anymore. About only 200 feet on the nose. I'm surprised the old bait rod ain't went down. Steeping them up a little bit. I'm gonna go down to 550 on the gutted fish. And on the cut bait, we're going to go down to to 750. You'll get down in the dark depths of the Norway Ocean right here, folks. That is 750 feet on the nose. See if the fish went deeper on me. Left rod at 750, right rod at 550, and the jig instrument is at 200 feet. Good God, if we get a 1,400 pound shark down at 750 feet, I'll be here Friday trying to roll him in. We are closing in on level 19. I have voted 5,233 pounds of fish. Don't take long when you catch fish weighing 500 pounds. This boat capacity is only 7,700. So max capacity is 1,587 for the biggest fish. And the bite has slowed. See how I helped you out today? We're not far from that, I can tell you. We're on the back door of it. And we got 340,000 acre feet of catch. You probably said, God, that's a lot. Not when I started out needing 1.5 million. Because you turned the wax. Oh, Lord. Oh, shiny dog. Oh, my goodness. That's all that. That ain't turned the wax. All that greasy coming out the pores on top of his head. That was a good video. Y'all did out there, you and Bob. Fun to watch, fun to watch. Comes that doggone shrimp boat. Hope the hell it stays over there. Don't you turn this way. There's one. I was bringing that up when he hit it. About 120 feet. Feels like a cod. Nope. It's a ling. trophy lean. I'll take it. Looks like a doggone saltwater bourbon. I hope he don't make no turn. I hope he goes that way. Drag your doggone self over here on my stuff. God, he's getting awful close to her. Out of here. Out of here. Got it. Stopped it. Got it. This ain't very big. It's a little hot. I gotta see what this joker right here is gonna do. I may have to move in a hurry. I hope he don't turn around and hit me. And it looks like he's veering off the other way. Good. I done got right over by the doggone cruise ship one time on one of these maps. We're on again. But it's catching a few. Another haddock. A trophy haddock. Oh crap. Pixie caught a fish. Hang on. Go back and see what that was. I did miss. So, yeah. Oh, there it is. Cod. God dog, it's a big ass cod. Let's see where he's at. He's still up there. In that hole. Hell yeah. Uh-huh. Big old cod up here. Alright. Watch him check that hole out. Sometime. 115-pound cod, pretty good sized cod. I wanted to know what he was catching up there, now I know. And that's how you learn. think I heard a bell. We overdue to catch one on the bait rod. I had my rods out one time like you. Kept hearing the bell. What the hell is that bell? There's fish. This one's 750 feet. This ought to be a mess. Ah, we got one. I kept hearing the bell. And I think that, I thought I was getting piped. A bell going on. You know, I heard it giggling like that. Just about like that one. I reach over and get the remote. I sat there about half asleep watching TV. Wasn't no fish. I put it back in the rod holder. I leaned back, go to sleep again. Lean back, heard that bell go off. I did that about 3 or 4 times. Where in the hell is that bell coming from? Some son of a bitch done snuck up behind me over here and was parked in a little old boat, and I couldn't see, and it was his bell I was hearing. I thought it was my bell. I'm like, dude, really? And I mean, he parked right up on top of me, and I couldn't see him. I'm like, have a little bit of ethics. Don't park right up on top of me. This fish was at 750 feet. Probably Friday before I get him in. Finally got one on the bait rod. It took a while to get one. Take forever to get him up here. This might be the deepest fish that I've caught in this game yet. Joker down there in China. Got a little weight to him. This is over the big rod, so he's not coming in really easy. I mean, we're now just now getting under 500, so we're gaining on him, but this ain't no 12-pound fish, I can tell you that. It's probably 300-pound class. Be bigger, he's sure fighting. I can't do nothing about that other one. I'm not gonna come off a big fish where I don't know what you may be fish. This one right here is giving me all the indicators that he's over the 300-pound class. So we're gonna stick with this one. $333 feet to go. Folks, it's deep water fishing at its finest. Too deep, really. We're gaining on him. 240, under 240 now. He's nowhere near done, but we are gaining. Under 150. Under 75. Coming up over now. We finally cracked it. Here he comes. Yep. God, can you believe that? That fish weighs 418 pounds. And that thing says it is a young Greenland shark. Is an adult over 5? I know they weigh up to 1,500. I got 23,000 XP for that. I mean, that's fabulous. But good God. Could you imagine? I don't know what's considered adult, but that is a big, big boy for a young shark. One of them people's up here fishing for a long time. Getting bit. We'll put it back down to 750. right on top of the water. I'm gonna check the bait on this. I'm gonna put one shallow and one deep for a while. I'm gonna put this in 200. $1.99 is close enough. I'll give it a few more minutes. I got a late start today. In fact, 101 people come through here today. Appreciate each and every one of you. Had some new folks come through. Hopefully they'll come back, stick around. I see John will be live tonight. I think he's live tonight. I think that was for tonight. I just might have a new video for everybody to see. I can neither confirm or deny that I have made a new fund. Still waiting on me to play that intro video. I have played that intro video a couple times already at the beginning of my live. You must have missed it. Getting hit. Oh, getting hit over 200. He said, bite me. He knows it's buddy. Alright, this is the gutted fish at 200 feet. So, yeah, I played that intro video a couple times, Kelly. On a couple of live streams. You must have missed it, bud. I hadn't played the song, but I did play the intro. Yeah, you missed it. I think I've used it 2 or 3 times. It's pretty good fish here now. This has got a little umph to him. He's full of drag. He got a little umph to him. He's full of a lot of drag. Ooh. This is a good one. Granted, this is on a lighter rig, but it's still a good one. It's probably 300 class or bigger. This is the one I shouted up, so. And we haven't gained a bit on this fish. In fact, we've lost. Started out at 200 feet. He had pulled me out to 265. I've got him back to 225, but we still have not broken the 200 mark that we started at, so. You made a pretty good run. This is a pretty good fish. This is not a bluegill. Finally got him under the 200. Had him down to 170 and he took a bunch of line back off. One thing I like about these reels, not only can I see how deep we are, but I can see how much line I've got out on the reel, and I like that. I keep having to look over to the right too much to check my depth, where I can just look straight down, straight back up at the rod. That helps in the bite. I think that's a fabulous addition. Now these fish that I'm catching are mostly straight down. But when you're catching those marlins, sailfish, and tunas trolling over the Maldives, you need to be paying attention to what you're doing. If they make a run at the boat and get a bunch of slack in the line, they get off. So, I can't wait to use these reels over to on the other ocean map. I think they're going to be a great asset over there for this line counter on it. We are now have broken the 100-foot mark, so we're making some ground. As soon as I said that, he took it out to 110, but I brought it back. So. Hovering around 80 feet now. All right. We're not gonna be here much longer. 52 feet. Golly. This may be close to 400. It's a pretty good fair-sized child here. It's only 400-pound fish I'll ever reel in. If I could get a hold of one, I could do that with it. It's a Greenland. $376. A young Greenland. 376. Take you a week to roll all this line in. Well, that dude's getting really real. $288,000. Yeah, I know it. I know you got a real. Appreciate it. I have a hard time getting it to come out for me sometimes. On controller. I sure do. I'm pushing the button that's supposed to activate it, but sometimes I have a hard time getting it to come out. Of course, that pops up. $205, what's up, buddy? All right. We are done for the day. I am on the backside. Oh. Got started late today, so we went a little longer. I got to go fix the game. God bless you and thank you for being here. I'm glad to see everybody. Thanks for hanging in with me, even though I had technical difficulties. And I will be back on Thursday. We'll have the Hunter Call of the Wild ready to go, and we'll go ride the grind. God bless you and thank you for being a part of Real and Virtual Outdoors. And I'm sure that I will see y'all very, very soon somewhere. Have a wonderful day.